today, where I've gotten to, my identities and my roles are a tutor program coordinator here at U of A, a NASA Solar System ambassador, and an aspiring science communicator. But I wasn't always in these roles and in these identities because at one point in time, I was a senior in high school who had to decide where I was going to college.
Did you know that the best thing you can do for children 0 to 5 to help them learn to read are these 5 things? Talking, reading, writing, singing, and playing. And I can't tell you how much this has impacted me as a person, thinking about when I became a parent and my own kid and what I want to do, and the fact that that time that we spend playing is actually preparing to read, which is really cool. I think this has had a huge impact on me as a human to be a part of this kind of data.
I started playing with these ideas and theories, and I'm like, all right, well, let's try to test them out, and validating instruments and surveys, and I just had so much fun with it because I was like, oh, we could really measure anything,
We're both inspired by math as children because of this gentleman right here. This is Martin Gardner, and if you've never read any mathematical games or anything, these 2 books, I got them when I was a very small child. One's called Aha, Insight, and the other's called Gotcha, and they're just books about math puzzles. Fun little math puzzles with Martin's little drawings, and I fell in love with math because of these books and because of things like this.
It's important to think about who's doing the math, and that really matters for the story that's being told and what's being measured. And then the other thing is, we need folks who struggle with math. If you are someone in this room who has said, I am not a math person, math is not for me, and you're avoiding that field, that might be the reason you need to do it. Because people who struggle with math, it takes you longer to get there, and you might have a different way of explaining it than someone who just gets it very organically. So consider that.
You will, every time you shuffle a deck of cards, find it in a new configuration that has never been seen in the history of the universe and will never be seen again because there are more configurations than there are stars in the universe. More configurations of just a deck of cards.
Then that led me to the sort of beginning realization that journeys are not linear. They should never be linear. And you see what I did there? Linear, math, tangent.
I was mentoring an undergraduate student in research. A student said, wow, you made that look so easy. And I was like, say that again to my face. What did I make it? The math. It was really complicated. You just meant, I was like, no. There was, and I realized that the thing is that for many years, I had been making an assumption about all of the people in my life who made it look easy.
Sometimes we just need to see someone like us going through something, and it allows us to believe. So I appreciate everybody here being able to share their stories, and you all giving me some space to share my own. So thank you so much.